Dailies today. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and start taking your reactions to the stories that we brought you earlier. I've got the papers on the table, by the way, and you can watch live on Facebook and on YouTube. Let's take a break. When we return, Lagos, we'll dive in.
It's midnight. You're on an important call. Suddenly you hear...
You have 1 minute remaining.
You quickly check your wallet. And there's no cash. What if you could recharge without cash and even get some bonus? Low on credit? No problem. Recharge your MTN line by downloading my MTN NG app or dial star 904 hash to buy airtime directly from your bank account anytime, any day, and enjoy a 15% bonus on every recharge. Yes, it's that easy. MTN. What are we doing today? It's midnight. You're on an important call. Suddenly you hear...
You have 1 minute remaining.
You quickly check your wallet. There's no cash. What if you could cash and get some bonus? Low on credit? No problem. MTN line by download my MTN NG app or star 904 hash to buy airtime directly from account anytime, any day, and enjoy 15% recharge. Yes, it's that easy. What are we doing today?
For more side shows from your real 99.9 Sharia Info. Let's talk.
Back today, yeah, Tech Want to store papers this morning, and if you watch virtually, your phone 99 is hacked on Facebook, Nigeria Info 99 YouTube as well. Thank you for tuning in. Let's take one or two stories. Niger Janta Liga not ready for dialogue. That's on page 4 of the initial newspaper. Read further. Even liabilities may worsen for 28. The nation. Please turn off your radio. Very important to do that. Next on the table, this morning, cool struck to avert threat against Nigeria. Niger, page 5. The Vanguard is where you the story. Fish fuel price hike looms, cost rises by 37%. Fish fuel price hike looms, cost rises by 37%. The story is on the inside page of Vanguard newspaper. Let's go to telephone line calls of 793 0145 7190. Or lady you like to call in. Everybody has 66 to Good morning to you. Morning to you.
I'm Ben. I'm calling from.
Let's hear you.
I said it concerning this fuel price. To probe and to probe and the SDC to go high. What is happening in NPC? That is suffering. It is not subsidy because of subsidy. Daily care is still collecting 400,000 every day. And what is it doing with it in a way that when you refine it, you give about why would you sacrifice the quantity of crude oil? And at the end, we will be buying fuel for 700. That's what this and send it to one make a normal price. And then this is what we get to 1,000. What is happening now?
Thank you.
We did a receptor in this country.
Thank you.
God bless you, Sheriff.
Nigeria Info, good morning to you.
Hey, Sheriff, I greet you.
Good.
Thanks for another day. Killed corruption, not Nigeria. I agree with the pastor because looking from what has happened so far, the ad hoc committee that has been set up in the past about how $2.4 billion was missing from the sales of crude oil. That investigation has not seen the light of the day. Looking at the $6.7 billion of oil subsidies, President Goodluck Jonathan that was being investigated, nothing has been said up to now. On the that this government came on that corruption for the capital, yet you paid more for subsidies for the capital. This is because of corruption and completely messed up. But for the current president to make headway, you have to look for these subsidies put us in this mess. You don't look at them and to be referred into this because it put us in this mess.
Thank you. Thank you. Good morning.
Hello, Sherry. Good morning. Please, how's the weekend?
Happy birthday to belated one. Thank
you. Thank you. Hey, Sherry.
Yeah.
We talked about the police that supplies armed robber weapons, right?
Yes.
Sheriff, this is very shameful. Shameful. And the police is supplying armed robbers weapons. There's nothing wrong here in this country. Sheriff, this is sad. I think our police, every one of them needs to be. I don't know how they will check. They will check them all so that this nonsense can stop. Enjoy your day, Sheriff.
You too, happiness. Enjoy yours as well. 7:36. Good morning to you. Okay, that's quite noisy. Please do try and call me back. Good morning to you. That call has dropped as well, so we're going to hang up and take another one very quickly. Nigeria Info, good morning to you. Morning. I can't hear you. I'm sorry. I can't hear a thing. But thanks for trying, though. Appreciate it. Let me take another one. Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning, Sheriff.
Good morning to you.
I'm John from Ikorodu here.
Welcome. What's your story?
My story is that Bakari says kill corruption, don't kill Nigerians. Why did he wait till after the ministerial list? Because he was not involved. He was waiting. He thought he could be mistakenly given a minister. Mm-hmm. No minister. He started talking. He gist. That's number one. Number two, before Mr. President picks up his appointment as ECOWAS chairman, mm-hmm. It was three countries that was meant for that thing. And for him to have taken that position, the two rejected it. He picks it up. So this scam subsidy or whatever is using the money because the money is going to spend as a president and the chairman of that place is going to be much. So he's busy concentrating on the ECOWAS. He leaves Nigeria. And for those guys to come for negotiation, for the terms of negotiation from that place, what it means is that they have a problem in time. They will negotiate that problem. It's an opportunity for them to let all the ECOWAS country to solve their problems with the civil people than military to come in. Military is not happy to come in.
Thank you. Thanks. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. Sheriff.
Good morning to you.
My name is Robert.
Let's talk.
This ECOWAS issue, negotiating with the coup junta or the man in charge now, I don't understand. It is good to negotiate, though I condemn the action that ECOWAS are taking to resolve on military action. But the man in power over there has already appointed ministers. The question is that, is it going to continue for how many years, or is it going to relinquish? I agree with him that the man they overthrew was a corrupt person, as allegedly said by them. Fine. But you have overthrown. What's your plan? Are you going to remain there for some time because military rule is not popular in the world again? Because you have already appointed your ministers. The dialogue, what is going to be the basis of your dialogue?
Thank you.
To conduct another election? I don't understand.
Thanks for calling. Appreciate it. Nigeria Info, good morning to you. We lost our call. We've got another one here. Morning to you.
Shirley, good morning.
Morning to you.
You are Mr. Mba online.
What's your story?
My story is about Tunde Bakali. If Tunde Bakali talking about subsidy, killing the subsidy, not Nigerians. If Tunde Bakari cannot go to Ojota to apologize to the Jonathan government about subsidy, I, Mr. Mbaka, never recognize him as a pastor, as a man of God. They're concerning the fuel going to 750 naira. You know, they are telling us before the subsidy that the petrol are being sold in Ghana for 600 naira. Petrol are being sold in America 200 naira. Petrol are being sold in London so amount. As I'm talking to you, Shelly, a journalist, make inquiry. Benin Republic here, fuel are more cheaper than Nigeria here. I mean, the country that has oil, is it not a shame? Those who are keeping on playing for Nigeria, are they seeing all those who keep on playing? Those who stop the SARS, they then pray without effort. And here, they are being free from SARS.
Thank you.
Keep on praying.
Thanks for calling me. Nigeria Info, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Yes, please.
How was your weekend? How's your family?
Thank you.
Welcome back to Lagos.
Thank you.
I hear of Oga Jimi's on Saturday. I was so happy. Then what I want to say about Tunde Bakari, he has no right to talk now because he himself is guilty. That is all I see in this matter. And again, whosoever that want to fight corruption in this country, I have not seen them among the leader we have now. Thank you.
Thank you too for calling me. Appreciate your time. Let's take another one. Nigeria Info, good morning to you. Oh, that call dropped already. Morning to you. Morning. We can't hear you. Let's take another one. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Sheriff.
Yes, please. Morning to you.
Yeah, how is the family? How is the pastor was? How is the family?
Great, thank you.
Is the cutting should be the cut of electricity to Niger. Now Algeria has given them light free. My president should look at our own problem. We have so many problems in our dish. He has to pick them one after the other and stop it and leave this ECOWAS issue. Patriotism first before self-aggrandizement. Patriotism first before self-aggrandizement. We don't want this war. Yesterday they were showing us trucks lined up on both sides of Nigeria and Niger. Who wants to come in to supply and take out? Are you crippling our economy because of Niger? Even that Bazoum self, it looks like the former president. As if they are cousins or something. So I don't know why he wants to put mouth in such things. That's my problem here. We want our ministers running. We want designated ministers this week. Tulumbu, we want designated ministers. We don't want all this daily dying. 100 days they have not given us ministers.
Thank you.
We did that started overthrew the government, giving them ministers in less than 2 weeks.
Thank you. Thanks for calling. Good morning to you. Morning.
Good morning, Sheriff.
Yes, please.
Yes, on the issue of this petrol, I don't know why. What is holding the refinery? What is holding Dangote and the rest of them? That is one. On the other hand, these cultists recruiting members, little kids, into their fold. Where are the parents of these people? Because sometime in the past they said their parents will be held accountable. Where are their parents now? Or was just that an entertainment on the papers? Good morning, Sheriff.
Morning to you too, although that wasn't in the stories that we read out earlier. Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning, Sheriff.
Morning.
My name is Michael.
Let's hear you, Michael. Oh, Michael's call dropped. Michael, don't try and call me back if you can, okay? Good morning to you.
Hi, good morning, Sheriff.
Good morning.
My name is Chika.
Let's talk.
My issue this morning is on the petrol. And it's because before they removed the subsidy, their claim subsidy that they removed, we're told that within some months that the price will actually be okay, that at first it will go up, then with time it will go down. But I mean, what are we seeing today? From 488 to 568, and now it's actually going to about 720. The question is this: when is it going to come down? And is it deliberate? Did they do it deliberately in order to just float the naira as they claim? Because it's not making sense at all. I don't seem to understand that. We actually need explanation. And instead of this government to come out clean, I mean, they are so concerned about Niger. We have numerous issues. Nigerians are suffering. The whole road is...
Thank you.
I mean, let them do something.
Thank you. Thank you for calling. Good morning to you. That call dropped. We're going to take on one. Morning to you. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Sheriff.
Good morning to you.
Today I'm first-time caller. Please, I want to say something that is happening about this our country. What? Like somebody like the way our government started, they should please.
That place is very noisy. You're going to have to call me back, please. It's quite noisy over there. Please, I beg of you. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Yes, please.
Sheriff, thank God, though. I heard something on Friday.
Okay.
The guy said that banks are no more being given forex from CBN. Is that the style that they were doing now? I'm asking because I was thinking that the banks were, like giving funds, and then even if they have other sources, and we're not restricted on how much they are selling. But he said the money from crude is not being sold to the bank. So where are those money? And they mopping it up because of their, elections or something. You need to get somebody from the banking industry to tell us, because if they've been selling and getting forex and they are not giving to the banks, so how are we going to now get the money, and who is taking the money again? I don't know what you know about this, or you have to, look at it.
Okay. All right.
Please. It was shocking to me. And thank God we're being, such a thing is being discussed this morning. I was waiting for Friday.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Appreciate it. We'll look into it. Let's see what we can dig up. Good morning to you.
Sherry, good morning.
Morning to you.
Yeah, my name is Ziggy. I'm calling from Ajawa Estate.
Welcome, Ziggy. Let's hear you.
Thank you. Sheriff, my concern is on the forest and the fuel hike.
Okay.
Sheriff, believe you me, I cannot attribute any problem of this, maybe to the banks or to the marketers of petrol. I will attribute it to this government.
Okay.
Because the forest was handed over to these guys at the rate of 176 naira. That was in 2015. Look at how much is it today. The petrol we talk about was handed over to them at the rate of 84 naira. Now, look at what it is today. Nigeria was handed over to them when we are the fastest growing economy in the world. Now, today, we are the world capital of poverty. Sheriff, in sincerity, these guys know nothing about governance. Let's call a spade a spade. Look at all the indices. Everything is down.
Thank you, Ziggy.
And we can not attribute it to anybody apart from this APC government.
Thank you.
They know nothing about governance.
Thank you.
That's for real.
Thank you.
They are just good on propagandas.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for calling. Nigeria, Info, good morning to you.
Good morning, Sheriff.
Good morning to you.
Yeah. Sheriff, I've never woken up for the past over 10 years to see anything good coming out of this country. How are we going to survive? This will give a person every reason to leave this country. Nothing positive has ever happened in this country since APC took over. Thank you.
Thank you, too, for calling. Appreciate it. Well, there have been many positives. If you look around, if you look well enough, we'll find a couple of positives in this country. Good morning to you.
Hi, Sheriff. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Jonathan is my name.
Talk to me, Jonathan.
Sheriff, for years, ordinary me know that if you don't fix refinery, you're going to buy petrol 1,000 naira per liter. So all these headlines, I am not sure. If you know my voice, I can tell you up at time. I've been saying this thing. That was Jonathan time. I don't know what is difficult in this. Everybody should Google how subsidy came into our life. Very simple. We were not on subsidy before. We were somewhere before. The refineries were working. The population was not like this before. You came, you say you want to service refinery, you imported. You started stealing from there. I really want to suffer. I don't blame them. It's all of us that are calling, who are not knowledgeable, who are saying it's only few people that are benefiting. I think it's getting more clearer every day. It's getting more clearer every day. We are even all of us out here, we don't even understand what is called subsidy. And that's why they are suffering, all of us out here. I feel very sad about this thing. For so many years, I've been saying this thing. Tinubu should get ready. Like I said, cashless policy will be a child's play. Enjoy your money, Sheriff.
You too, Jonathan. Thanks for calling. 7:50 is the time from our studios. Let's quickly go take a look at the Guardian newspaper. CBN's Fiscal Irresponsibility Act. Investigator probes CBN staff, consultants, NIBSS, NSPMC. Our story is on page 6. You can pick it up and read further if you're interested. Quite a lot in that story. From the Daily Trust newspaper, I've got this one here that says, farmers flee as bandits invade Niger villages. Farmers flee as bandits invade Niger villages. Page 6, the Daily Trust newspaper for you. ECOWAS, Niger's junta begin talks soon. The riders, military rulers accept dialogue. Ulamas to brief Tinubu today. We sacked Bazoum to save Nigeria. Coupist. Why we shunned Abdusalami delegation. Protest in Katsina for Bazoum's release. Envoy seeks U.S. help. On page, there's this story, the entire story. On page 4 is where you can read it up and get more details. Let's go to the Punch. I've got this one here from the Punch. CBN staff loans jump by 113%, hit 40 billion naira. CBN staff loans jump by 113%, hit 40 billion naira. That's on page 22 of the Punch newspaper. On page 7, military pledges loyalty to Tinubu, backs democracy. Military pledges loyalty to Tinubu, backs democracy. Page 7 of the Punch newspaper. Forex crisis. Marketers propose 720 naira per litre. Suspend fuel imports. page 21 is where you'd get that. And the riders say no forex in CBN's I&E window. Fuel price hike imminent, say Mormon, Ipman. Marketers seek end to dollar scarcity. Naira slides further amid shortage. Now, these are the riders to that story. Front page, the Punch. You can read further on page 21. If you're interested, I'm going to drop the Punch right now. Let's head to WhatsApp. Let's go take some thoughts of WhatsApp. Then we'll check out comments on our live stream on Facebook and on YouTube afterwards. Twitter, we're on our way as well. Obatunde from Ikotun is here. We got some nice words for everybody. Obatunde, thank you for sharing. Ugo is in Jakonde. Ugo said, on the imminent rise of petrol price, Sheriff is going to continue in as much as our successive and current governments have preferred importing a product that God has freely given to us rather than refining it locally. That's Ugo. Ugo, let's stop here. Please pardon me. We're going to stop there. This person says, okay, so it's coming through with some conspiracy theory, so we're going to move away from that. Let's go to Ben in Egbeda. Ben says, anyone thinking that refineries will work need to understand that the government is in dire need of dollars to pay debts, and they would not be in a hurry to let the refineries that will sell in Naira work. That's Ben from Egbeda who dropped that. Ben, thank you for sharing your thoughts. Let's go to Facebook. We've got some comments up on our Facebook live stream. Tanimola says, the problem we're facing in this country as citizens, our leaders don't plan before becoming president. How will someone become a president just to remove subsidy without good plan? God help us. That's Tanimola on Facebook who dropped that. Tanimola, thank you for sharing that. 7:54. How time flies. Okay, let's go to YouTube. Let's go to YouTube. We'll take one or two from YouTube. Then I would head back to the telephone lines before Twitter. Okay, so here we go with this one here. You know what? My YouTube is acting up. Yeah, let's go to Twitter. Let's take one or two tweets, pending when YouTube would YouTube head will correct. Chinagorom on Twitter said, it feels refreshing knowing Tinubu is our president after Buhari, so I'm grateful. That's Chinagorom on Twitter who drove that. Joy Forever says, as long as we continue to import fuel, dollar rate will determine the price. This will collapse the economy further. Police supplying robbers ammunition is not news. The system is rotten. Kill corruption, not Nigerians, is a belated statement. APC has no plan to solve problems. That's Joy Forever on Twitter. Alaba says, being a big fan of President Bola Tinubu and a great APC member, I want to use this medium to appeal to Mr. President and his handlers to listen and work with all advice said by Pastor Tunde Bakari. They shouldn't criticize him. The man wants Tinubu to succeed. That's Alaba on Twitter who dropped that. Alaba, thank you for sharing your thought. Appreciate it. Okay. Now, let's see if we can find our way back to YouTube. Yes, we're here now on YouTube. I have this one here that says... this person says, what positive is Sheriff talking about? Keep making excuses for incompetency. That's Odiwe Azuka who dropped that here. Azuka is pretty upset. Let's take another one here that says, John is your name. John on YouTube says, the president and his advisors must learn from Warsaw. Warsaw never saw war until Warsaw. That's John Chima who dropped that here. Thank you, John Chima, for sharing your thoughts. 7:56. I think we can head and take our last set of calls right now, shall we? Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you.
I'm calling from Ejibo.
You're welcome.
Please, Mr. Chair, what is happening in this country? Honestly speaking, I don't know. How they hide the fuel price. Like somebody like me now, nothing in my house to eat. Nothing in my house to eat. Any day I did not have, I know if I have half a square meal to eat in my house. I have 3 children and nothing in my house. The woman I used to collect food from her hand, I only had 2,700. I went there yesterday. She said she can no longer give me that things are too expensive. That she needs money to buy. I don't have anything in my house to eat with my children. I'm hungry. I'm seeing the way they are doing things in this country now. I don't have anything. Neither I did not hug. I cannot eat. And pains in my leg now did not allow me to hug for like 3, 4, 5 days now.
so sorry.
Nothing in my house. My children, they are hungry. Nothing. I don't have anything in my house. If
So
you come
sorry.
to my house now, I'm living in while it's only water you can put in my house. Nothing in my house to eat. See the way they are hiding the price. They don't even think about it.
I'm so
I
sorry.
don't know what to do.
I'm so sorry. Just hang in there. Please stay strong, at least for the sake of the kids. Please do that. I'm really sorry about your plight, honestly. Deeply sorry. Let's take one more call. Do we have time? No, we don't. We really don't. We have to go now. We must go. Lagos, thank you for being a part of this. At 8 o'clock after the news, we are speaking with the Nigerian young people. At least we expect about 5 of them to join us on the conversation this morning at 8 o'clock. And we'll talk about Nigerian youths and what the perception of Nigeria is. How do they see Nigeria? What's their hope, their aspiration? Yeah, that's coming up at after the news at the top of the hour, Lagos. Stay here with us. We'll be back.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info.